everybody, it's Stuart with Wine on the Diamond. Today I'm going to be reviewing the 2017 Crux Winery GSM. It's from the Russian River Valley in Sonoma County, California. It's 14.3% alcohol by volume, and it is 60% Grenache, 23% Syrah, 15% Mourvédre, and 2% Petite Sirah. So technically, it's not a GSM, it's a GSMPS. Yeah, anyway, so the reason I have this bottle is because they sent it to me. Crux is going to be the guest for tonight's Pink Society chat. So in order to learn more about their portfolio, theme is wine and tacos. I mean, come on, Cinco de Mayo. Why not do it? All you need to do to join is just go to Twitter and search hashtag Pink Society. If you post, use the hashtag Pink Society as well. And, well, I mean, participate. Have fun, learn about the wines, drink some wine yourself, and don't be a stranger. So let's take a look at this wine. Ooh, okay, so first things first, there's a little bit of sediment here. Before I actually pour this out, so I'm not getting a mouthful of sediment, let me get my strainer. I'll be right back. Yeah, so admittedly, this is going to change the way I review this wine a little bit, because I normally don't have any sort of aeration technique when I open the wine, because I follow your average person's wine buying behavior at a grocery store. So hopefully it doesn't alter it too much. I really just want to get the sediment out of here. Already glad I did this. Yeah, so just from that little pour, got a good amount of sediment there. I mean, it's not uncommon to get sediment in wine. It's just one of those things, ooh, you want to take it off the cork here. It's just one of those things where if I'm reviewing a wine, it's not fun whenever I take a sip and I just taste stuff in my mouth. It's not a fun experience for me personally. So from a color standpoint, it definitely, man, it's like it's ruby and it wants to get close to turning, but it's not quite there yet. It probably needs about another year or so. So I'm gonna give you a medium ruby or artifact snow cloudness. All right, so on the nose, medium intensity on the nose. Woo. Okay, well that's interesting. So I was about to say high alcohol, but then I think it's just having a delay either mentally or on the nose processing the fact that all the other elements were blooming up with the alcohol. Either that or the alcohol just beat it by a hair. So in terms of aromas, I'm getting blackberry, I'm getting a little bit of raspberry. There is a kind of hint of, it smells like rosemary. There's also a black pepper note. I'm getting like the slightest little touch of blueberry on here. There's also a dark floral component, but I'm having a hard time. Oh no, I know exactly what it is now. So so outside of my house and all over the place here in Texas are mountain laurel trees. When mountain laurel trees bloom, they smell grapey, but it's a certain kind of grape. It's not like the grapiness you get from like Gamay. It's almost like this ultra concentrated floral grape nose. And it's not very intense, but it has the same type of characteristic. That's what I'm getting. All right, so in terms of acid, medium plus acid, tannins are medium. They're not too strong here. There's a slight jamminess to this, but it's not overall jammy. It's like an element of the fruit itself is jammy, like that blackberry. It's like a blackberry jam, but the rest of it is not that way at all. It's actually more of like a tart fruit element that goes all the way through, like a tart fruit juicy element, not the jamminess that the blackberry is getting. So it's a little bit of the contrasting experience on the palate. In terms of finish, medium minus finish, I got about 20 seconds on it and then it kind of went away pretty quickly. The alcohol is integrated, even though when I was doing the nose, I got more of it on the nose before the fruit really kicked in. Here, everything plays pretty even. Yeah, and as for the secondary characteristics, I am getting that herbal kind of note. There's a touch of like a just general earthiness to this. And on top of that, I am getting that black pepper. Really shows up on the mid palate, goes into the finish. With all that being said though, how does it rate? Let's get to the blick. So from a balance standpoint, I think you're in balance. You have the right amount of body, the right amount of acid, right amount of tannins. Everything is playing well together. The alcohol didn't just go and be crazy on its own, so full point. Length, medium, minus finish, I can't give you the points here. Intensity, I'm getting medium on the nose, medium plus on the palate, so half a point. And in terms of complexity, I am getting a good range of primary. I also like the fact that I'm getting a little bit of like a secondary characteristic with the herbs, a little bit of that very starting to develop tertiary with the earth. But then also I'm getting that floral component that I know floral is not secondary or tertiary, it's considered primary, whatever. I like the floral component. I like the fact that there's a little bit of that sort of mountain laurel-esque florality that comes into it. So I'm going to give you half a point. So in the end, this wine is good. It's a wine that you can pair with food. It has a nice kind of savoriness to it, has a good amount of acid, but also because it has a good amount of acid and some nice flavors, it's also something that I would consider a solo drinker, and you know what, I probably will be doing while I edit this video. Anyway, this is Mr. Stuart with Wine on the Dime. If you like today's video, please like, subscribe, and comment. Have you at the 2017 Crux GSM, parentheses, PS. I'd be interested to know if you have. And don't forget that tonight at 8 p.m. Central, Pink Society Chat. Search hashtag Pink Society on Twitter. Make sure you include it in your tweets, and I hope to see you all there. And make sure you stop back again, subscribe to the channel so you can get more wine reviews from me at Wine on the Dime.